رفقا استریمه که این دمگام شروع شد. این بابا هم دوانه دارن میشورنش و آزاخیت بینه. خوش اومدید و خوش اومدید. چند درصد گوش داریم؟ من گوشتیمون برطرف نشد. 83 یه دونه دیگه بخوایم ردیف بنز. ما چه غلطی کنیم؟ میگه بتی ریترن تو بتی. الان بهش بریم بگیم که داداش اون کار رو ما انجام دادیم، الان دیگه همه میان به تو رای میدن.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Meatloaf, trotters, sausage. Soon there won't be a pig left alive for miles.
Be glad he's on his food again. Would you rather he was groaning in bed?
Come on.
Are you blind?
Easy, good horse.
Easy, good horse. بوده پسر این دیواره بال داره اینجا. ما تو رو نکنم بیرم ده.
Did you hear the dirt stuff?
Whoa.
He nuzzles old woman. If you know it, then so does half the town. Councilman knows. Of course he knows. He's the one sitting in there.
سلام علیکم.
I went to see Tukhma.
خب این چی رو بیدن یه still happen.
It's not unusual. Noblemen still duel all the time.
And what did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Now we just have to wait till the council meets.
حالا شورا باید تصمیم میگیره. Do you think Adam suspects something?
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
خیلی خوب.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, everyone's kind of on edge. I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them, or something like that. All we can do is wait.
خیلی خوب. Let's go.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
صبر کنیم که
Come
اونا
back
رای
in a
بدن.
few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will.
خیلی بریم که صبر کنیم ببینیم نظر شورا چیه. حالا این هیچ برمیگردیم بحث کنیم این از این جورنال. خب برای اینکه باید صبر کنیم چیزم اینو بخیر میریم سراغ این بریم چلنج بدیم با اون یارو گوزوی.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
اینجا این دروازه بریم فصل ولی راه نمیشه. سلام داری امیر، خوش اومدی. آها دیدی فصل ولش باش. دروازه های شهر فصل ولم.
Easy. Good horse.
سلام ان.
Why did you start fighting?
I'm a pungy beggar with almost no teeth.
دندون
What have I got to lose here?
The innkeeper said the fellas often break bones here. Aren't you scared of that?
That's a load of shit. Mole likes to exaggerate. Did he also?
No.
Don't worry. It was a long time ago.
Come and...
All right then. Mole gets all.
پولم میدیم برو بریم.
Fucking hell! Too slow!
There's no escape!
I have more teeth than you when this is done. Are you going to cry, you horse? I'm not good.
نفر اولشون باشو. باشو کسو کنم تو جمع کن.
So, just here.
این از این.
Look,
این نفر
everybody!
بعد.
Twins!
Could you please explain why you only fight when you're in your cups?
That's easy. When I'm sober, I get easily distracted and find it hard to focus. The booze clears my head, and I can think only about how to rough up the churl in front of me.
جالبه.
Would you like to raise a cup with me?
Do I know you?
Well, no. Not
Zarvish.
well. Should we drink something?
For all I care. But you're paying.
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
بیا همینه بخور صفا کن.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up!
Now do you feel like fighting?
No, not yet. But
عجب حرومزاده.
Another drink for your other leg.
you're a fella I don't meet every day. Gloria!
دقیقه باید مست کنه که به جنگه.
Well, how about that fight?
Absolutely!
حالا آماده از به جنگه.
Should we fight?
Ah! But what are you...
Get up.
Where...
Kick his teeth out the other side of his face. Punch his face out.
You call that a...
Get a move on, you slut.
Victory awaits!
Didn't see that one coming, eh? You call that a...
The other side of his face.
punch?
Take it downwards.
Cheers. Fuck you! Cheers.
عجب.
See what...
Kick his teeth out the other side of his face.
Punch his face in.
See what...
Get him over here, you lazy bones.
You call that a... Fuck yourself. Hurry
ولی
up.
بده دیگه.
I have to take a piss.
side of his face. Rubbish.
The other side of his face!
Today it's a load of
Take him down. Mark Barrett could be punch his face.
Hurry up. I have to take a piss.
punch his face in.
Mark Barrett could be rip his guts out.
Cheers.
آدم جا خالی یعنی اونو سرویس کرد.
I don't think so.
پاشو مرد پاشو ریدم دهن.
Good fight.
Good, good. Or is that from the drink? You get the whole bet.
حالا که آماده هستیم کجا رفت؟
I'm the last one.
این یارو گلیاخ
Don't
یه
hold
اصلا
it.
کی سیو شده 14 و 11 دقیقه. نه صبر کاش بتونیم اینجا سیو کنیم. بریم اینجا بتونیم چیز بگیریم اتاق بگیریم.
A load of shit.
What will it be?
I need a place.
But if and all right.
Let's talk. Is this enough?
Look. Agreed. You're
خیلی تقباله اتاقمون. اینجا کپمونو بذاریم بچه اشمون هم برگرده دیگه.
I'm sorry.
الان بچه کم
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Nah.
I heard he comes here. Often.
Aye? So does lots of fellas.
So does he come here or not?
Keep your nose out. It mightn't end well for you. If you want to snoop around here, go and see Chenya.
چنیه کدوم کس شدی؟
Who is this Chenyak? Some kind of chief here?
You'll find out for yourself.
Where can I find this Chenyak?
In the alehouse. He has a place of honor.
What does that mean?
I reckon you'll figure it out.
I'll be off. It looks like Mole is pretty certain you're gonna win.
Oh, I reckon it's really true. But it wasn't for lack of them trying, you know.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
My father gave me thrashings when I was little. He only stopped when I broke both his hands.
بچه بود میزدش.
Ever since then. No,
Shall we fight?
no problem. So, come on
Well,
now.
You're boring me. Try a little.
I'll take you on that. Bloody hell. Come on then. Bloody hell.
Take it. Take down the other side of his face.
Rip his guts out. Mark Barrett could be
Bloody hell.
Grandma could beat him in a fight.
even our Mark Barrett could beat him. beat him.
Hey!
Sure. باشو مرد دیگه باشو.
You lousy, I've been crushing men's bones.
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode. Maybe I'll inherit this.
خب بریم پیش مول صاحب این چیز
You'll go to
میخونه.
confession and donate some money to the church.
Weird bastards himself.
What would you like?
آقا ما کار همه رو تموم کردیم.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way. Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore. Who'd have reckoned?
Couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
They have similar, but much more
65.
boring, entertainment in Horshan. Young Brutans runs things there. Tomlin, and I heard blokes from Prague and Miskovitz were recently in a brawl. I don't know who won, but it must have been a pretty dance.
Thanks for the advice.
Anyway, you beat the best here. That's not going to discourage them, so feel free to come back sometime. If nothing else, people like to gawp at it, and when they're...
خیلی خوب.
What's new in the
اخبار
city?
چیه؟
Nothing much.
خب اخبارم که نیست بس بریم. نه از
Hold up.
صبر.
Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
چنیه کمینه آره.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
نمیشناسی منو؟ عجب.
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
Alright. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
Ah, I reckon I see now.
Grand.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit? Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll...
Okay.
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of time. It's plain as day I'm in better shape than most of the decrepit louts here.
You don't lack balls, I see. That's a good thing, actually, seeing as we're looking for someone like you. Let's leave Goliath out of it. It'll only lead to bad blood. Wouldn't be the first time. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
عجب.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. You go
right.
Okay.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
عجب.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place all big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks.
I'll
go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up.
So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to believe his whole life to be one of repentance.
Well done, brother! Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Sigismund of Luxembourg.
So you're a beggar, but the kind that likes to joke around. Well, that might actually prove useful. All right, now let's talk about the job. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that it concerns your beloved emperor. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
From what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honor the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early Church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his... I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
I'll be right there.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a bit.
Here's
to the guild.
Okay, یه شات میزنه به افتقار انجمن. بعد رفیق میشن.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse, and as a nice token, you will leave there. Let's see, what would you leave there?
Nothing.
You're such a cheapskate, aren't you? No way. It would be nicer to leave a head of cabbage for him. Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gate. There are also tents full of them in miners. When you're done, come and see me.
Sigismund will be fucking. I expect any help from you.
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right.
Good luck.
بریم به گیده ها کمک کنیم چه میشه به حالی ساعت چنده؟ اوکی تا برسیم اونجا بکنم راحت میتونیم دوزی کنیم ازش فقط کجاست انبارش؟ انبارش بیرون شهر درسته؟ خیلی خوب اوکی دارم یه صبح بلایی
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Motherfucker.
Quick!
اینجا اون انباری که درست کرده است درسته؟
واو
کسی هم نباید بکشیم POE چیه؟
Good to... Hey! You're not allowed here.
یا علی
You... Eh? Clear off, you mutt. Hey! You're not allowed...
وضعیتو
Leave it! Shoot! It better sod off.
بیا اینجا پسر بیا اینجا
Get out! That's
Sit
what I thought.
and bark.
خب چی داریم بدبخت
Ah, you shit!
Christ, I'm hit!
اشتباه کردیم پس آف اگزایل من از این بازی خوشم نمیاد میدونی زندگی داره میگیره روانی دیگون باید یه ماسک براش می‌ذاشتم موقع دزدی که صورتش بپوشونه خیلی خوب
Who's there? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender! No!
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't. You'll...
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's...
سگه چی میگه بابا سگه چرا اینجا هستن
What? Leave it! Shoot! Huh? Clear off, you mutt!
ای سگ تو بابا همه‌شون به مشکوک شده ولی شهر بزرگی پایتختش کوتنبرگ طول داد سلام درنگ باست
Sit and bark.
Clear off, you mutt.
چرا اینجاست؟
Do I want to send Mutt home?
Quiet! Go away!
Mutt, to Devil's Den.
دیگه ما تو نداریم. نه 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 نمیخواستم این بود. بشین سر بتمرک سر جاد دیگه آجی. یارو خدا چی کارش کنم من این حروم داره. بکشمش؟ نه دیگه اینجا نه آدم بکشی. سگه رو میخوام یه جوری بشونمش.
Heal. Sit and stay.
دیوز چرا روش این وریه؟
Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
بیشرف ها رو
Something?
انبار غذا رو پیدا کنیم. انبار غذا داره میره. خب نبینی. برو دیگه داداش. آنجایی باید کلم میذاشتم. نه داداش کلم دارم مثلا. کلم ندارم. تو اینا کلم نیست. کلم خودم نیاوردم. Good night. نه واجب نیست گذاشتمش.
Come here.
ما تمام بریم.
Quick. Go.
تمام کردی بازی رو همین.
Easy. Good.
میگه که feed the poor in کوتنبرگ. اوکی با آدمای فقیر درسته. همین فقیر رو نرفتی؟ این از اون بازیه که باید همه چیزشو بری. همه چی خداست.
And I've learned quite a bit already.
گدا کجا؟ کل کوتنبرگه؟ آها آره کل کوتنبرگ. همه با چرا حرکت میکنن.
You shouldn't be walking around without the light.
گدا کجا؟
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
اینجا همیشه گدا میشسته.
Greetings. What do you need?
سلام داداش.
Brought you some food.
برات غذا آوردم. سوسیس سیگیزموند.
Sweet Jesus, I'll fill my belly. Who do I thank? Sorry, I can't reveal that. Modesty doesn't suit you, sir. Thank you so much. See you later.
تواضع به من نمیخوره مگه چه چیزی مگه ما چیم کنی؟
Jesus Christ.
حالا که دنبال گدا میگردیم نیستن ریدن دهنش. اینجا همیشه گدا میشستی. چه بدبختی داریم باید دنبال گدا هم بگردیم.
Don't you see I'm walking here?
My pockets are empty.
I've learned quite a bit
with
you.
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
این کاترینه میشه باش صحبت کرد؟
I have some news about Liechtenstein.
Oh, I'm all ears.
I think I found that goatskin fella. I mean, I think I know where he might be. It seems he's hiding out because someone had him beaten up recently.
If they're after him, he's surely mixed up in something. That's a good sign, right?
Only I don't know where to look for him. All I know is he's hiding out somewhere between Hradec Quarter and the horse market, and that he robs someone every now and again. But I can't search every single house there, can I?
If the worst comes to the worst, you can. But it might be wise to try asking around first. There's a big bathhouse in the Hradec Quarter, and nearby there's an alehouse where the miners go.
It can't hurt to ask. Maybe someone there knows about him.
Aye. Or you could try to lure him out. If you dare, go to the bathhouse and show you've got lots of coin. Maybe you'll get lucky. You look pretty decent. That ought to do the trick.
Okay.
Decent? My, what a compliment.
My humble apologies. You look magnificent, of course. All the girls in Kuttenberg will be just yearning for you to lead them to the altar.
Thanks. You look pretty decent yourself.
You're right. It doesn't sound all that flattering.
I don't know. Going out of my way to get jumped in this town doesn't sound like a great idea.
You're not afraid of that vagabond, are you?
Of course I'm afraid. If I wasn't, I'd be dead a dozen times by now. Even a cripple on the brink of death can kill you, if he waits till your back's turned and sticks a knife in it.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be on my way.
Aye, get going.
It was nice. به چورتی میزنیم صبح سر صبح فکر کنم 60% میشه داخل غذای من، درسته؟ بریم 2 ملعقه غذا هم بزنیم بر بدن. این 1 اینم 2. خب حالا بریم غذا رو پخش کنیم تا فاسد نشده. سوسیس های اون یارو. حالا اینجا باید گدا بشینن دیگه خیابونه، درسته؟ چطوری دادا؟
Greeting.
I brought you...
5 تا باید بهش بدیم؟ اوکی.
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe it. I must be dreaming. I'll fill my belly and even have some. Who do I thank for this?
Sorry.
Modesty doesn't suit you, sir.
Very well. The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I brought you some food.
Sweet Jesus! I'll feed my... Who do I thank?
Sorry.
Be that as it may. God be with you, sir.
خدا به ما رفتیم زدیم به چیز
Greasy.
مقر گدا.
I brought you some...
Dear God! I'll fill my... Who should I thank?
Sorry.
Be that as it may. Farewell, good sir. God bless you.
I brought...
Sweet Jesus! I'll feed my... Who do I...
Sorry.
Be that as it may. Take care, sir.
آها با زد زره میذاره موقع فایت. بابا به نظرم
Have any change? Help a poor cripple. You silly dog.
کارمون رو انجام دادیم. Time to come back.
Easy, good horse.
بقیه سوسیس هم باشه خودمون می‌خوریم.
You got a moment, lad? You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
Knuckles. Oh.
Don't worry. I don't really buy all this horse shit.
Then we're in the same boat. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Careful!
Greetings. What brings you here?
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
The chest is emptied.
And you left the cabbage for him?
No.
Oh, it was such an easy task. Never mind. What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Focal. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
You said you have some...
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them. But you'll spot them if you keep your eyes peeled.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they used these symbols?
They thought them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
Smart idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
خب پس باید بریم بفهمیم سیمبولا چیه. اوکی.
Where can I find this pinhead greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate. Well, my friend.
خب
Christ! Hold up.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
wait a second. میگه خونه هنیک اونجا. tell Knuckle about the task.
Hey, Henry, come.
Chenyak wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit. Let me guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you gonna help it?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean only me. I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't nothing to think when you find out more about them symbols.
دیوس.
Take care, sir.
فقط ما دور بزنیم یارو. خیلی. بریم به خونه هنیک ببینیم در مورد این نمادها چی میفهمیم. یه خونش.
Where did you get that new bench?
You shouldn't be bothering us here. What?
Halt! Who's there? Oh.
God damn it, Hogg! What have you done? We won't get anything out of him now.
You've got to help me.
Fuck. چرا اینو زد کش حیوان.
What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like this?
On his own, honest to God. Fell over and died right before my eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Well, Chenyak sent me to go and ask about them symbols. You know, polite like. Only this bastard started fucking with me.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyak had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Like, who said it? Avon.
Do you remember anything, at least?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap. Take a look at it yourself.
خاک برسه.
I'm Henry. Chenyek took...
Pleased to meet you, Rat and I.
What does that mean?
We do.
It was good to see you, my friend.
مکالمه عجیب غریبی بود. باید بخونیمش کنم درسته. اوکی دوباره با هاک صحبت کنیم. ایوان.
So?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me.
چی نگم؟ چه پروی تو؟
Out of here, mutt! No one wants to hear your barking.
بنده خدا ما تو جا اذیت میکنه این سربازو.
Greetings to you.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Slowly. Nice and slow.
I owe you nothing. Don't bullshit me or you'll be sorry. I'm broke anyway, so...
Careful that much, eh?
Lord be with you.
زمان سیمبول ها.
Hinek gave Hogg a peculiar riddle, and we can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well, or maybe a fountain.
Well, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
What's that? What?
Hey, stop fighting!
دارم هم دعوا میکنم.
Coming right up.
I don't have anything for you yet.
All right.
I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's better to think of the bigger picture than just himself. Nevertheless, until you find something out about the symbols, come and see me directly.
What kind of pig was...
شکم دعوا میکنه اینا واسه
Filthy vermin.
Ain't had enough yet?
Fucking bastard!
شهره؟ ریلی؟ امکان شهر دارم چیزی؟ نه خاریم داخل شهره. عجیبم غریبه.
Christ! That stings! At least to stop the bleeding. Careful.
I apologize.
That's damned right. Good day to you.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
On arm.
I'd like to practice wrestling.
Fine, but it'll take some time. Good day.
ولی اینجا خیلی شلوغه.
It's like I'm invisible.
میفهمم بیشرف.
Aren't those dice set?
Tell me about yourself.
Don't you have anything better? All right. I studied at the uni and you agree. Then the guild. There's not much more I can accept.
I'm in
Plato.
the guild.
Right. Are you interested in, generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest. But if we're the dregs of the city,
the service might be a bit slow here. Tell me more about...
Look, I'm not much of all I can pour.
Tell me...
Jenyek pulled me out of the ditch and offered me a new life. Literally. I've been helping, well,
You say that like it doesn't matter.
Jenyek matters to me. I believe what he's doing is right.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it, my life has been...
Don't you have some plans and aims of your own?
When Jenyek gets what he wants, I'll open my own tavern. Until then, I'll be at his beck.
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own, do you?
What good would they do me? At least, so I come up with something on my own.
Innkeeper, that beer!
Sorry. این اگه نمیخواد کمکمون کنه.
Greetings. What do you...
I could use some help with the riddle about the symbols.
If it's one of old Greece's riddles, don't even start. They always give me a pain in the noggin. See you later, my friend.
Good.
Farewell.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hog, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hog is my best friend.
Chenyek said you might have some work on the side for me.
Sure. You did a pretty good job last time. I'll give you that. So, I think you can be trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
باشه.
I know how it is. I'll do it.
Good. But there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian horse son Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly, his seal. Now do you get it?
Ah, I understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude.
Most astute. Exactly so. Bring me this corpse.
Where is the dead mon?
Right in the settler. Just look for a...
Good.
So, break a leg, brother.
کمکم نمیدونه کنه؟ مگه میشه؟
I don't have anything.
All right.
مسخره بازی. ابوالفضل اینجا کجاست؟ holy fuck. راه رفتنی بردار. این دروازه هم مثل اینکه چیز داره. این دروازه هم مثل اینکه چی باید میکنی؟ اونجا هم فست ترابل داره مثل اینکه.
Nice and slow.
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
Sen Takestan نیست؟ حس میکنم هم اینجاست. نمیم چرا.
Easy, good horse. Quick, quick.
Let's go.
Quick. Quick, quick.
معما بازی میکنم با ما.
Quick.
درست داریم میریم؟ بله.
Go. Easy, good horse.
صحیح. سگ توش این بنده خدا رو ببین. ها؟ یعنی چی؟ چرا باید اینجا دنبالش بگردیم؟ حتما تو همین کلیساه فقط؟ شاید خارج از اینجا هم باشه، درسته؟ آره ممکنه اینجا هم باشه. کلیده به کجا راه داره؟
Does my being return to that?
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Mortitius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Ah, I see.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother, in God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Oh,
aye. 'Tis a job that some might find morbid.
Wait, am I supposed to touch the dead? No decent Christian should...
Fear not, it is no desecration. God shall bless this congregation.
What's in it from...
To help thy neighbour is a virtue.
All right.
Arranged the third then build from arms and legs, and here there's quite a lot. But bear in, thou shalt not...
Steal from others thou shalt not?
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now. It grows late.
All right, so I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space. Many bones lie there and...
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too? Better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. Am I awake or do I dream? Where does my spirit
Perfectly
roam?
normal skull.
Does it wander
Just
through
lying
this
here
world?
staring.
Or rest with God at
Empty
home?
eye sockets.
Does my being return to dust?
خدا برسه به دادت.
Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And I'll sweep you into a corner. Trapdoor. Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
چی؟ اینجوریه. جالبه. چه بکنم؟
What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find.
اوکی. برم جارو کنیم.
Isn't it getting crowded in there?
اینجا رو جارو میکنیم. مو کنیم.
Damn, my back hurts so much. Might have found a new one here.
جمع جور کنیم.
Doing God's work sure ain't easy.
شیش تا دیگه میخوایم. چیزی اصلا دیگه هست اینجا که بخوام برش داریم؟ مستخون من کجا پیدا کنم؟ ها اینجا. Look at this. چه گوز افتادیم بریم.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit.
استخونه رو هم جمع کنیم سر رمان دوستان. جندل خاله اینجا میرسه به تونل زیرزمینی که هیچی.
Fresh plaster, cross on the wall. That'll be it. Damn, the seal isn't here. Somebody got here before me. I'll have to go pay a visit to the local gravedigger.
قبل ما اینجا اومد اینا رو برداشته و رفته. یه مادر سگ. یه مادر فاکر. الو داداش.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
چیل کن بابا جان چیل کن. چیل.
First pyramid is done. Impressive, even if I say so myself.
If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare. One more.
Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him.
از مانکار بودیم در مورد بدرازه کیره خیر. اوکی. سلام دادا. یارو کجا رفت؟
I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fella. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead.
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary, then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monk. Wait, what did this fella want from you, anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel. May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. Come now, show me. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I'll keep it like this. People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
No, that's nice and all. But I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
آره خوب انجام بدهیم برو بیناموز در مورد یه مسئله دیگه داده
I'm interested in that recent funeral of the rich mine owner, Hanneman Ross.
Yeah, and what's it got to do with me? He's dead. His tomb's in the ossuary.
And you don't know anything about the looting of the tomb?
God, no, nothing. He's dead, buried, and the work is paid for. I don't know anything else.
Fine. We'll let it be, Gravedigger. I want to ask you about that tomb.
God, again?
Fine.
Take care, friend.
یاره یک جوری به خرجش نمیره محبت حروم زاده انقدر ما رو پیچونده بای بای ما رفتیم بای بای ما رفتیم از ببینیم کجا بریم یعنی چی کار کنیم Take this seal to the rat. That's fine. Let's go. بعد بریم اونجا یه استراحت هم بکنیم I don't know.
Easy, good horse.
Good afternoon.
I found the seal of the...
Very good, brother. Very good. Did you have any trouble?
Just a minor inconvenience. The grave had already been looted when I got there, so I had no choice but to find and rob the thief. But I'll keep his name to myself. At any rate, the gravedigger now has a good reason to brick up the tomb again.
Then all the saints were with you. Sometimes things can take a nasty turn.
What will you do with the seal now?
I'll put it to good use, of course. But that's my concern. The guild thanks you. Now that cunt Sigismund and his councillors won't get a single groschen from Rotswill.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you're interested in some more work, or would like to learn
Tell me more about these thieves' charms.
One couldn't get by without them in our profession. You can usually buy them cheap from an executioner or knacker, since they're the only ones who can cut into corpses. Fingers, hair, veins, teeth, and fingernails. They're all good if you want to be lucky.
Do you have one of those thieves' charms for good luck?
Naturally. Tried and true.
Fine.
By all means. Here it is.
Huh.
Do you have any more work on...
Good thing you asked, brother. I've got a hot tip that could be worth your while, but you...
By all means.
There's a German innkeeper by the name of Bakervetz. That cunt backs Sigismund and is thick as thieves with his councillors.
I don't know him or the tavern.
Word has it, he didn't come by that tavern in the most honourable of ways. They say he got the coin for it by stealing with a pack of bandits. And not just that, they say the rest of his stolen treasure is hidden in the cellar under the tavern.
Interesting. But a little
sketchy or not, makes no difference. We can't risk Bakervetz cutting a cut of our pie. Get into the cellar and steal everything you can get your hands on. Just to let the innkeeper know, the guild has its fingers everywhere. Go ahead and sell the items.
Very well.
If you don't know where to dump the stuff, I know a place. Innkeeper Helga in Zurich knows a trafficker. Go and talk to her to make arrangements. The password is Big-Eyed Monkey.
میتونیم وسیله دزدیده شده رو به قاچاقچی بفروشیم.
Where is that tavern?
Not the tavern, the cellar beneath it. It's in the Italian quarter by the big church.
What exactly should I search for in that cellar?
I don't know. A hiding place or locked chests? Anything interesting.
Where should I ask about the trafficker?
At my friend Helga's. She runs Zur Eiche Tavern in Old Kutner.
Fine. I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know? Christ! So much dust.
Good day to you.
یه چورت ریز میزنیم. نصف شب میریم برای دزدی. پدر سگ.
God bless.
I'm sorry.
Find a treasure. بریم گنجینه رو پیدا کنیم زیر خونه‌ش و مغازه‌ش و این داستان.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
That hurts, you idiot.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
Ne private area ya.
What was that sound?
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Get moving!
Well, this price is There's been times I've gotten so drunk, I woke up without any money.
Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Instead of my bed, I woke up on the
هر چی گفت اینجا میتونیم بدوزیم، درسته؟ چی اینجا؟
Of hiding places. Bakervets really was involved in some shady business. Damaged statuette of St. Mary Magdalene. Certainly stolen. The question is, why did Bakervets keep it?
عجب. چیزی اصلا مونده؟
I heard something.
God, a wedding dress. And with old dry bloodstains. Could it be some secret murder?
نم از این توضیحمون رو کردیم. حالا باید چیکار کنیم؟ بریم به این یارو تحویل بدیم که بخرید ترافیکر، درسته؟ ترافیکر فست تراول نداره. چیکار نکنیم؟
Whoa, whoa.
Grüß dich, Maria.
Grüß Gott. Das sieht gar nicht so schlimm aus. Grüß dich. Was will...
I have some hot goods for you.
Was?
Rat sent me to you.
I don't buy any rodents. Wouldn't you rather have something to drink?
I'll have a big-eyed monkey.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for, mein Freund?
I had a chance to get to know innkeeper Bakovets a little better. He had a few interesting items hidden in the cellar.
A few rags and a piece of rusty scrap metal. And Red told you I know where to sell this stuff.
She just told me the password. Nothing about the middleman.
Na prächtig. That is the agreement. But this junk is worthless.
Bakovets has influential friends among the Kuttenberg councillors. The guild will do well to have some dirt on him.
Gut, you have recht. But if I don't like it, we're done. Gut, abgemacht. Here's the money. Stop by once you have something better for sale, mein Freund.
What you up?
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald. Ich mache dicht, Leute. Trinkt noch aus.
اینم از این ایزی پیزی لیمون اسکویزی. دوستان گل مرسی که ما رو تحمل کردید. دمتون گرم. من برم اینجا سیو کنم. قسمت بعدو فردا میبینیم.